Ever get tired of working for a living?
Every damn day. But I've got a nasty addiction called money, so I do what I do.
Here we go. First and foremost, a big shout out to King Solomon. Since you're watching this, highly likely you're already following him. He's the most genuine, honest, and no BS person in this blockchain space that I have interacted with thus far. Check him out on Twitter if you're not already, but highly likely you are. None of this is financial advice. You should do your own research. This is just something that I'm personally doing for some passive income. This is going to be another video in a series of my journey of earning passive digital income. Results may vary, payouts or interest rates may fluctuate. Theta Tfuel is another project that I've been in for a while, I believe since 2019 when I actually got into crypto. I got into this particular project for a number of reasons. Number one, it has an actual working use case, unlike many other worthless projects out there. Two, it's a passive digital income play for me. Three, there's physical infrastructure needed for this blockchain. Four, it's a CDN, which is Content Delivery Network. Content nowadays seem like it's a new form of currency. Five, partnerships / validators. They're partnered with various big name industry businesses. Click that thumbs up button and subscribe to keep up to date on my passive income journey. You just might want to try some of these. Position yourself now so you don't miss out when the next bull market comes. I started accumulating Theta in the summer of 2019. The price was around 36 cents if I'm not mistaken. I started buying TFuel in the beginning of 21, right for under 3 cents, I believe. Yeah, it was right under 3 cents. My goal at the time was to accumulate 10,000 Theta tokens to run my own Guardian node. I did reach that goal, but ran into issues running that particular node. So I actually staked my Theta tokens to a pool that managed numerous Guardian nodes. Since then, the minimum requirement was 10,000 Theta needed to run a Guardian node, and that has been reduced to 1,000 Theta tokens. So I wound up staking 9,500 of the 10,000 tokens. And I started dollar cost averaging about a few months ago. I went back in, going in small increments. But as you can see here, this is from the actual Guardian node. And this is for the past 18 hours. And this is the actual rewards that I receive for staking the Theta. You get paid out in the TFuel tokens. When you start to run your node, staking the Theta or the TFuel, they actually remain in your wallet. So you have full control of your keys. They just get locked, and the staking takes about 48 hours to unlock that stake. But it never leaves your wallet. This particular node right here, I actually have 2 elite edge nodes. The elite edge nodes are edge nodes that you actually stake TFuel to earn more TFuel. Then you have the regular edge node where you can just set up the PC or Mac, particularly use PC and Windows. No TFuel is needed. You just have to run the software, and you will start to accumulate the TFuel tokens. So there is a minimum of 10,000 TFuel needed to run an elite edge node. This is the last time I checked, so I have actually 10,000 running on this particular node, and I have a little over 107,000 TFuel staked on this particular node. And as you can see, this particular node pays out once a month. The increments are small, as you can see here, but over time they do add up. This is a particular long-term play for me. You download this stuff, you set it, and you forget it. I do have the other node staked. Well, actually, it's not. There's no token staked to that. It's just actually up and running with earning very little rewards. But this is just extra computers that I have around the house that was just collecting dust. So I actually put them to work. So once again, if you have Theta tokens, you can actually stake your Theta to what's called a Guardian node to earn TFuel. Everything is paid out in TFuel. You don't stake Theta and get Theta in return. TFuel is pretty much Theta's gas token. Is this making a ton of money right now? No, not right now. I just see the potential in this particular project long term. You can actually earn TFuel by going to theta.tv and actually watching some streams and actually get paid to watch these streamers in TFuel. I haven't actually done it myself, but a lot of people do it. Yeah, and I'm running these on standard laptops and desktops. There's nothing special about any of this nodes for this particular project. You do have to keep these open and running 24 hours a day. You can't turn them off. You just download the software, run it, and you're good to go. If you're running on a laptop, you have to keep the laptop open. You can have settings on your laptop to actually, for the screen to go out after like 15 minutes or something like that, but it has to stay running. People want to know, can they just download the software and then close their laptop or shut it off? No, it doesn't work that way. These particular nodes are actually utilized for relaying video streams, video encoding, and resources, compute resources in the medical industry. The process to run these nodes is not difficult at all. You actually have to just download a wallet. You can actually download the wallet on desktop, Chrome extension, MetaMask. I use iOS on my iPhone. You can keep a wallet there, desktop wallet. There's about 5 options here where you can do that. Once you have your wallet, you just come over here. This first one, you can actually, like I said earlier, you can earn TFuel by just running your resources, the node, without having any TFuel at all. That's just a regular Theta Edge node. Then you have the Guardian node. The Guardian node requires a stake of actual Theta tokens, and then you'll get rewarded in TFuel. And then you have the Theta Edge node, which this is actually should be Elite Edge node, because you're staking TFuel to earn more TFuel. So they probably need to do a correction there, because this is just the standard Theta Edge node where you don't need anything but you earn. You don't have to have tokens. You just run the software and you'll start earning TFuel. Once again, it's going to be minimal. This is a long-term play for me. So here's a few instructions on how to actually set up and download the software. This is pretty much straightforward. All the instructions are here. So you download, install the software, you run the node, you enter the wallet address once you download the wallet, and just let it do its thing. Now, if you're going to be running this on a Windows-based computer, not technical advice, but I personally disable all Windows updates and antivirus. If your PC restarts, you're going to have to manually restart it. Like I said, I run these on computers that I only use it for this type of stuff. Any personal tasks, I use totally separate computers or laptops for it. There's currently 3,170 nodes running. Probably that looks like the Guardian nodes, and you got 60% of the supply staked, and you got 8,048 elite edge nodes. You can see it has elite here. These particular nodes are nodes that actually have TFuel staked to them to earn more TFuel, and according to here, it's about like 39% of the supply is actually staked. Yeah, price today is 99 cents for Theta and 5 cents for TFuel. All-time high for Theta was just over $15 back in 2021, and TFuel all-time high was 68 cents. So you guys can do the math on how this would actually look, what you'll be pulling in per day. This was particularly per month, but this particular one here is for my Guardian node. So you can see this is just the past 18 hours of earning TFuel. So if it gets back up to like even 50 cents, you can see how this can drastically increase. Like I said before, this is a long-term play for me. I see the potential in this project, so I'm going to stick to it. As part of my plan is investing into infrastructure projects. I'm very bullish on these type of projects because they have actual real-world utility and a working use case. And here's some of their partnerships. Lionsgate, this is all movies. MGM, NASA, Katy Perry, Samsung, Sony, just to name a few. Google is a partner with them. There's another partnership that they have, and that's with CAA. This is a talent agency. This talent agency is massive. You can see what industries that they're in. They're all over the place, and they have a lot of well-known, famous individuals that's part of this agency. Like I said, I'm big on infrastructure plays, and here's something that I found recently, which if you don't know anything about cloud storage, it's big. And they're on their alpha part of their program. So after testing to confirm the service is working efficiently, the service will switch to run Theta's users public edge nodes, allowing edge nodes operators more opportunities to earn TFuel by providing storage services to edge network. Most likely, they're going to require a certain amount, minimum of terabytes for storage. I can tell you one thing. I'm a node operator for another project, and they just released their storage part of their blockchain and their node operations. We're talking about the metaverse, decentralized cloud storage and infrastructure. This data has to go somewhere at some point, and that's going to be storage. Just to give you a little bit of overview, cloud storage market size growing at 24.8%. CAGR, that's compound annual growth rate, set to reach 490.8 billion with a B by 2030. This is massive, and a lot of people are unaware of it. Now you're aware of it. Now you can start to get prepared. See you on the next one.